Incredibly demanding work. The career beginnings of royal family members with surprisingly ordinary jobs, from serving chips from a van to cleaning toilets. It's difficult to fathom any member of the royal family scrubbing toilets, selling fish and chips from a van, or working as waitstaff. However, a few individuals who married into the royal family had humble beginnings and experienced these very normal and unglamorous jobs. Even the Princess of Wales, who admitted to being a terrible waitress during her part-time job at university, spent some time working as a teacher. Similarly, Zara Tindall's husband, Mike, considered his time working in a fish and chip van in West Yorkshire as the worst job he ever had. Let's take a detailed look at the lives of the commoners who married into the royal establishment. Kate Middleton, Joby, waitress. Before marrying into the royal family, Kate Middleton held various jobs, including working as a deckhand in Southampton, being a self-professed terrible waitress, and exploring the world of fashion. Nowadays, she is known for her diligent work as a royal, engaging with the public and fulfilling her royal responsibilities. Prior to her university days at St Andrews, where she met her future husband, Kate's first job was as a deckhand at the Ocean Village Marina in Southampton. It was reported that she earned a low wage during her 4-month stint there. Royal expert Katie Nicholl, in her book, Kate, the Future Queen, spoke to one of the skippers Kate worked with at the time, Cal Tomlinson. He described the work as physically demanding, but Kate handled it well. Tomlinson also noted her beauty, eloquence, competence, confidence, and humility. Kate was always respectful, neat, and didn't wear makeup because she possessed natural beauty. During her university days, like many other students, Kate worked as a waitress at a bar. In a Christmas TV special called A Berry Royal Christmas, hosted by Mary Berry, Kate discussed her experience working in the hospitality industry. While preparing drinks for the non-alcoholic bar called Brink in Liverpool, she mentioned that it reminded her of her university days when she worked as a waitress. When Berry asked if she was good at the job, Kate honestly admitted, "No, I was terrible." After leaving university at the age of 24, Kate started working as an accessory buyer for the high street fashion brand Jigsaw. During her time there, which lasted until 2007, she assisted with fashion shoots, ran errands, and made tea and snacks. Subsequently, she joined her parents' business, Party Pieces, which was established in 1987 following inspiration from Kate's 5th birthday party. While working for the company, which at one point employed her sister Pippa and brother James as well, Kate took care of webpage design and photography. Kate continued in this role until her marriage to Prince William in April 2011. At that time, a royal aide confirmed her departure from the company, stating that she intended to focus full-time on preparing to become a member of the royal family. Sarah Ferguson, Joe B. Scroobying Toil ETS. Sarah Ferguson's life wasn't always filled with glamour. In 2016, she revealed that she worked as a cleaner before marrying Prince Andrew. Sarah and Prince Andrew were acquainted from a young age, having first met at Westminster Abbey when she was just 12 years old. Their romantic relationship, however, didn't begin until 1985, and they eventually married in 1986. Although they divorced in 1996, Sarah continued to lead a public life, becoming an author and public speaker. During an appearance on the Skavlan TV show in Stockholm, Sweden, in 2016, Sarah disclosed her pre-royal family jobs. She shared that at the age of 18, she cleaned mirrors exceptionally well. She also cleaned toilets and untidy bedrooms belonging to graduates. Furthermore, she worked as a waitress in a strudel house. Although she didn't actually cook, she simply took the strudel out of the freezer and put it in the oven, considering it her version of cooking. And then, as fate would have it, she married a prince, which she described as wonderful. It's fascinating to discover that members of the royal family, despite their regal status, have had their fair share of regular jobs and experiences. These early chapters of their lives showcase their determination, adaptability, and willingness to work hard, laying the foundation for their future roles within the royal family. Mikey Tyne Dall. Paro Fession. Working at a fish and chicha epivian. Mike Tyndall, renowned for his rugby prowess, had an unexpected job during his younger years. At the age of 18, alongside his rugby training, he found himself working in a fish and chip van in West Yorkshire. Despite his humble beginnings, Tyndall's passion for rugby was evident from a young age. He began playing the sport when he was just 7 years old, setting him on a path to becoming a rugby star. Born and raised in Otley, West Yorkshire, Tyndall attended Queen Elizabeth Grammar School in Wakefield while simultaneously playing for Audley Rugby Club. However, he also took on the unglamorous job of working in a fish and chips van. Tyndall later described it as the worst job he ever had during his appearance on the ITV show, I'm a Celebrity. In addition to his work in the chip shop, Tyndall also helped a friend's father with ventilation installations at Asda's in York. While there were no major mishaps, he often dealt with boisterous customers from the north, complaining about the size of the fish. Tyndall's earnings were directly linked to the number of fish they sold. When he received an offer to attend Durham University, Tyndall deferred it in order to join Bath's rugby squad. 2 years later, he made his debut in the England rugby team, making a significant impact by scoring a try in his first international game. Tyndall's career reached new heights when he became a member of the England team that triumphed in the 2003 Rugby World Cup and the 2003 Six Nations Championships. It was during this remarkable year that he crossed paths with his future wife, Zara Phillips, the daughter of Princess Anne. After retiring from professional rugby in 2014, Tyndall continued to play and coach for Minchinhampton RFC, an amateur club near the Gatcombe Park estate, where his family resides. He made history by becoming the first member of the royal family to participate in the reality TV show, I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, in the previous year. In addition to his involvement in sports, Tyndall co-hosts a weekly podcast named The Good, The Bad and the Rugby with broadcaster Alex Payne and former England player James Haskell. Sophie, Duchess of Edinburgh. Paro Fession. Working in public relations. Sophie, previously known as Sophie Rhys-Jones, owned her own public relations, PR, business, and continued working even after marrying into the royal family. However, her career took a turn when she became embroiled in a scandal involving leaked recordings of her making derogatory comments about Prince Charles, Camilla, and Cherie Blair. Often referred to as the royal family's secret weapon, Sophie was believed to be one of the late Queen's favorite members. Over time, she became a reliable figure within the monarchy and frequently attended events alongside the Queen. Before her marriage to Prince Edward in 1999, Sophie pursued a career as a businesswoman. Born in Oxford and raised in Kent, she did not attend university but received training as a secretary at West Kent College in Tonbridge. Following her education, Sophie briefly worked at a bar before venturing into the field of public relations. Over the course of 4 years, Sophie held various positions at different firms, including a press officer role at Capital Radio. It was during this time that she first crossed paths with her future husband, Prince Edward. However, Edward was dating one of Sophie's friends at the time. For a brief period, Sophie worked as a concierge at a winter sports resort in Switzerland, where she entered into a relationship with an Australian ski instructor. Eventually, the relationship ended, prompting her return to the UK and a move to London. Fate brought Sophie and Edward together once again when she worked on Prince Edward's Real Tennis Challenge event. In 1996, Sophie and her business partner, Murray Harkin, launched their own PR agency called RJH. Despite her marriage into the royal family, Sophie continued to run her PR company until 2001, when her career took an unexpected turn due to a scandal. An article published in the News of the World, exposed by the so-called fake sheikh, contained recorded conversations in which Sophie made derogatory remarks about Prince Charles, Camilla, and Cherie Blair, the wife of the then Prime Minister. As a result, Sophie resigned from her position as the head of the PR firm, and Prince Edward also stepped down from his TV production company, Ardent. Both shifted their focus to their roles within the royal family, leaving behind their private careers. In 2015, Sophie spoke about her professional background as a member of the royal family, emphasizing that she was unique in having a business career and running her own company. She believed that her past experiences in the corporate world gave her a deeper understanding of issues related to women in business. Sophie's unconventional path can be seen as a strength, as she brings a different perspective to her royal duties. In her speeches, she has expressed her ability to appreciate the corporate world and empathize with the challenges of climbing the career ladder, drawing from her own personal experiences. Diana. Paro vssion, Nirasire teacher. Princess Diana worked as a nanny for an American couple living in London and also worked at a nursery. She was known for her loving and caring nature with children, which is why she had 17 godchildren before her death. It's no surprise that before joining the royal family, Diana had experience working with young children. After finishing school, she became a nanny for an American couple's child in London. American businesswoman Mary Robertson hired Diana as a babysitter for her infant son Patrick in 1980. This was the last job Diana held before marrying Prince Charles in July 1981. Years later, Mary Robertson spoke highly of Diana's natural ability to care for children, describing her as shy but wonderful with Patrick. Diana worked as Patrick's nanny for 3 days a week, earning around £4 per hour at the time. She maintained a connection with the family throughout her life. To supplement her income, Diana also worked as a kindergarten teacher at the Young England School in Pimlico. After marrying Charles, she became a working royal. Even after their divorce, she remained active in activism and charity work. Diana worked 3 days a week for the Robertsons, earning $5 per hour in that role. On the days she wasn't taking care of Patrick, she worked as a nursery school teacher. Mijijan Markil. Parofiesizion. Frozen yogurt stiori assistnt. Before becoming an actress, Meghan Markle worked at a frozen yogurt shop in Los Angeles, California when she was just 13 years old. While Meghan is widely known as the Duchess of Sussex and a former actress, with her prominent role in the TV show Suits, her early job in a frozen yogurt parlor is lesser known. She worked at Humphrey Yogurt in Los Angeles, where her tasks included putting out the bins. Meghan's outgoing personality made her a hit with customers, and she even had the chance to meet her idol, Yasmin Bleeth from Baywatch, during her time there. According to Meghan's former manager Paula Sheftel, Meghan worked at the shop while still attending school, earning minimum wage and proving herself as someone with an outgoing personality who could work well with the staff. After graduating from high school, Meghan pursued her acting career while attending Northwestern University, where she earned a degree in theater and international studies. Her early acting credits included appearances on General Hospital and Century City, as well as a role in the movie A Lot Like Love. Meghan continued to secure roles in shows like 90,000, 210, Knight Rider, and CSI Miami. Her breakthrough came in 2011 when she landed the role of Rachel Zane in Suits, which she played for 108 episodes until 2018. Before her wedding to Prince Harry in 2018, it was reported that Queen Elizabeth offered Meghan the opportunity to continue her acting career while being a member of the royal family. However, Meghan turned down the offer as she wanted to fully commit to her role as a working royal. Since moving to California and stepping back from her royal duties, Meghan has started her own podcast called Archetypes, where she interviews celebrities and experts about the challenges faced by women due to stereotypes. KMILA. Parvession. Once prioritizes DSTT Lelazest in Britain. Camilla, the Queen Consort, is recognized as a hard-working member of the royal family, actively engaging in various duties and advocating for important causes such as domestic violence and literacy rates. In 2022, she was one of the busiest royals, participating in 102 royal engagements, with November and June being particularly hectic months for her. However, this image of Camilla as a dedicated royal was not always the case. At one point, she was described as someone who preferred relaxing at home rather than working. According to Valentine Lowe of the Times, Camilla was once seen as a woman who would rather put her feet up than engage in proper work. Leading up to her wedding with King Charles in 2005, many close to Camilla doubted her ability to keep up with the demanding pace of royal duties. Mark Bolland, a former Clarence House advisor, expressed his love for Camilla but referred to her as monumentally lazy in a friendly manner. He mentioned that a family member described her as the laziest woman to have been born in England in the 20th century. Bolland believed that Camilla's reluctance to work stemmed from her lack of experience and fear of public exposure. He suggested that she needed to adjust her energy levels before taking on the responsibilities of a working royal. However, as Queen Elizabeth scaled back her royal duties with age, Camilla took on more significant responsibilities. She proved her critics wrong by demonstrating her hard-working nature. Even the late Queen acknowledged Camilla's dedication and requested that she be known as Queen Consort when Charles assumed the throne. Dear friend, if you like everything new about the royal family and don't want to miss all the novelties, subscribe to our channel and like it. By doing so, you take part in our development. We work for you.